wooden chest in there.
Yeah, he was looking in the chest, and they were putting dynamite in there.
Okay. And then the chest contained just personal possessions, a dagger in a scabbard, and a purse with 25 EP. Did you get that?
There was a personalized dagger in the EP.
25 electrum pieces.
Is there a bearskin rug on the floor?
I think it is, yeah.
He looks at the personalized dagger and the electrum. Kind of raises a brow. Puts it back. Where the hell is the electrum?
I could put it in the roll it up and put it in the bag of holding. We put that in our ship.
Reef, you're not in the same room as Basil. In fact, you hear something very quickly coming down the hall towards you.
Who does?
Reef.
Oh,
Out around the corner, you hear something that's on 4 legs, scurrying towards you, and there's more than one. And you can hear kind of like the very quick footsteps, and you also hear kind of this heavy breathing, like something's in a frenzy coming towards you.
Uh-oh, we woke up the dog.
That's out
that's
here.
a horse.
So coming around the corner, you see 3 of these pop around.
Ooh. Little dragons.
They're more like little lizards, maybe. They're big. They're huge, though.
They're pet lizards.
They're large. They're large size.
They're pet, overweight, oversized lizards.
They're pets. Exactly. Okay, so you guys roll initiative.
Sorry, which way are they coming from?
They are coming from the east.
East, okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
We can hear you loud and clear.
All right.
Yeah.
They're coming from the direction we didn't come from. Interesting.
Initiative.
Okay, so they didn't find the body.
These are not lizard folk.
Are you serious?
I don't know why.
Okay, that's a 7. That 7 looks irritatingly like a 1.
The concept of lizard people having a bearskin rug, I don't know why that bothers me for some reason.
That bothers you?
Are you
They're very worldly, you know? Reef.
It's all they have algae shoes in their closet.
Axel, do you need help getting on the...
No, I'm just refreshing and gonna roll.
Okay.
It's having that issue again.
So I put you on, but if you can get it. And then Basil, you need to do initiative too.
I know. Hold on, it's not carrying over again.
Yeah, you gotta refresh both.
While you guys are doing that, I'll eat my crumble cookie. Did you see the?
Was that you
caressing it?
Yeah. No, I was trying to I thought it was soft, and I was gonna wipe off a layer of the chocolate, but it was hard. I didn't realize.
Looks good though.
Yeah, it was. My ex-wife gets me those every week.
Well, that's nice.
You know, makeup.
She's trying to kill you slowly.
It's very nice though, I think.
They're delicious. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, they're huge though.
Is there any small holes, maybe a needle penetrated?
I always check. I do check to see if there's some
Oh boy,
poisoned.
The last time I got one, I had really bad diarrhea for a whole day.
It was a cream filled, huh? Yeah.
Wrong kind of cream. Chocolate.
So.
All right, I believe I am in.
Okay, there you are. Okay, everybody in. Let's see here.
Hold on. I've got to get back to the characters now.
Got 3. They're all at the bottom.
Edward Collins is joining the fight.
I think you really like that character. I think that's something
it was fun.
Develop. Yeah.
It was fun. I was very sad I could not use the voice for him.
There we go. I'll be taking that first slot there from you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you're in that room though. So, but you hear these things. They are charging towards you, and they're very fast. Although you wouldn't know it by their initiative. So, Basil, you hear from your party that they warn you that something's coming down the hall.
His ears twitch.
Like he's got fleas, like a flea, like he's like a flea.
No, they have perception bonuses based on their hearing.
Oh, okay, that's right.
My predator senses are tingling. Everybody hide.
That's what I should transform into, is a flea and chip on the rabbit.
And just drive him crazy.
Yeah.
You get that scratching, you know, that thumping scratching.
No, you transform into a COVID virus and
What's the
go up
cat
your
doing
nose.
there?
I can't find the spider anywhere, so I figured I'd just use the cat.
The cat. You're using the cat. That's awesome. Okay, the cat's the spider. All right, let me see if I can find you.
So
Spider cat.
Basil is going to grab a chair and wedge it under the doorknob for this door over here.
Ooh, that's good.
Just really wedge it in there.
Oh, so what? You're just gonna leave us alone up here?
And then
on the barracks.
And then he's going to tell them to get their asses in here. Just gotta wave them in. Idiots!
All right, I gave you a spider.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hurry it up! Get in here, close the door.
I need to...
Okay, Axel, you're up then.
Alright, I'm just gonna run in there.
Okay.
If that's what he's suggesting.
Are you doing anything else?
Yeah, I'm using my action to summon a one of my turrets. I haven't figured out which one I want to do yet. No, that has to wait. I'm going to summon the flamethrower one.
Do you have it? You can.
Yeah, I got it. Here. And that ends my turn.
Okay. Ewan.
Ewan kind of looks back at Basil for a second there and kind of squints his eyes a little bit. You kind of hear him muttering softly to himself. I don't know. Did I wake up in the wrong side of the bed this morning? I don't know. Am I in an alternate universe? Is Basil being the soul of discretion? I don't understand.
Yeah, see, he gets you in trouble and then he runs. He runs and hides.
Now he's the voice of reason.
He's the boy. Finally.
I'll join the group.
Okay.
Is that- The fuck is going on here?
Everybody's kind of running in the room. How about you gonna do the wasp also?
Yeah, same thing. We're gonna hide.
Why is that wasp got a 20 on it? Is that
It's 20 feet up.
okay?
Yeah.
For height.
Yeah, I got to add some between heights too. Reef. Okay, can you see these things coming at you yet or no?
No, yeah, my vision isn't what it should be either, I don't think.
Well, let me. What is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be 120.
Okay, let me fix that.
We're gonna hide.
It's like
It says
daylight
20.
for me.
It says let's see. Bright light.
The one disappeared.
It says 20 feet bright light. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just change that.
Yeah, it should just be.
Now you can't. Yeah, you can see.
I mean, it's got a bend. Yeah, I can just barely see the edge of a token.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
Okay.
I got this lip right here. So I'm just gonna. I'll go up on a. Tell him shut the door. And I want to hide like up at the ceiling in the rocks up here. I've got.
Get in here so we can bottleneck them. What?
The ceilings
get-
are all the ceilings throughout the complex here. They are 8 feet by 8 by 12. I think there's 8 feet wide. Let me just double check that here.
All right, I'll just try to hide in a crevice of a rock in the wall or something.
10
And
feet
then,
wide by 12 feet high ceilings, unless otherwise noted.
Okay, so that's about that 10 then.
all right. Yeah, I'll go up to 12 feet and into the shadow. I still have pass without a trace
Okay.
on.
So,
Maybe roll a stealth or.
yeah, go ahead.
All right, this will be with a plus 10 added to it. See what I get. Oh, it takes so long to load. I rolled a 17, so it'll be 27.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Nice.
It's
Yeah.
like it's not gonna.
So
show
Reek,
it. I'll-
you see this lizard creature turn the corner and begin to scratch at the door. And then you see another and yet another. And they don't notice you. None of them notice you because you're kind of up in the darkness in the ceiling. You're kind of just watching these things, and you're looking down on them, and they're trying to get through the door. Basil, you're up.
Basil walks over, looks under the door.
Yeah, and you see, lots of feet clawing and scratching at the door. And you notice, John, the door behind you to the west. You see the door slightly open, and what looks like a lizard type claw. And you see in the darkness that someone's looking in the room.
Like looking at us.
Yes.
Is that the door that was wedged with the chair? Or?
There's another door to the west.
Oh.
In
I
that,
thought
in
that's
that.
the door he was wedging.
Well, no, he was wedging the door that they.
No, I wedged the door over here. I
So
was-
this,
He
This
wants
is a
the other
bottleneck.
lizards to come. Lizard
Yeah,
folk to
it-
come.
This door was for bottlenecking. This door was so they couldn't get in.
I thought you. I'm sorry. I thought you had done this door, up here.
No, if I
that
had done this
to
door,
me
they
made-
wouldn't be able to get in.
That to me that initially I just assumed that that's what you're doing. So because that made more sense to me, but
yeah,
yeah.
if I had done this door, they wouldn't be able to come in. That would just be rude.
Okay, so you wanted them to come in.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what'll happen is then that one in the front will get an attack.
Yeah.
And
I was
and
back
he-
here watching this door
okay.
and this door.
So the closest player, I think, is Axel, right?
Yep.
Okay. So
Unless you want the wasp.
Nah, he's gonna go for you. Excuse me. So you see his mouth open, and you see this tongue kind of jut out, and it's got little suckers all over it.
Okay. I don't think I even have any reactions I can do.
No, it's going to be an attack roll.
Okay.
Let's see. What's your AC?
15.
Okay, so he gets you in his mouth. Okay, there is no damage to you. So you are his tongue juts out, sticks to you. And you can feel it's like little tiny suckers.
Suction cups.
And it draws you into its mouth. And so you've got this thing has you in its mouth, and then it literally pushes its way through the other and takes off with you in its mouth.
Okay.
So, and then your flamethrower, does that stay in here?
I was having that on my shoulder.
Okay.
That's what I
So
plan to
with
do.
you. That's with you, and the spider's with you, but the wasp is probably.
The wasp is left behind.
Okay. So
Alright.
that's okay. So Basil, now it's your turn. So you do hear somebody trying to check the door on the other side, though. Even though they can't get it open yet, but there's someone's. They hear noise and they're trying the door.
Kind of looks at the. He kind of looks over at that door. Looks back at this door. Check our gnome. Restart to the gnome. Do what you're gonna do to get him back.
Reef hears, but he doesn't respond.
I don't think I would
He's
either.
He's just done.
I just don't give away my position.
Looks over here at Ewan. Kind of points at the door behind him and points at the lizards. Rubs his chin.
Gotta ride a lizard, man. Just jump on the back of one of them.
Do they have saddles? It would be kind of cool.
Yep. Well, then you end up going wherever they're taking them.
So Basil, what do you got going on?
You're in? I will
You,
see you in a bit.
I'm right behind you.
So
Basil runs out here, and he is going to use one of his hair sleeps to jump up over the lizard. Spoing. Mark that off. So that I don't forget.
and where are you going to end up at?
He's going to end up on the back. And then he is going to try to grapple its mouth with his whip. So I need to roll my grapple attack.
Okay, and I'll roll a dex or a strength check here. Let's see what I got. Okay.
Roll high. Come on. Pull up the attack. It's a 16 to hit.
You beat me. So so you have this thing wrapped around it's starting to almost kind of like freak out and spin around a little bit.
She starts guiding it to go after the lizard that has the axle.
Okay.
Yeah! Yeah!
Okay, so you get started here a little bit, but that's going to be your turn.
Yep.
Made you big.
So he's on top of that, riding it like a horse.
Nice. You like to ride things. Okay.
I'm small. That's what we do.
All right, Axel, you and your spider and your flamethrower are currently inside the mouth of this lizard folk render.
Okay.
And you sense that you are quickly moving inside. He's taking you somewhere.
Okay.
What do you do?
So I'm still in the mouth of the lizard.
Yeah,
so
it's dark and scary.
I'm going to use a firebolt down the throat of the lizard.
Okay. Okay. So it's
I
pretty
cast
much going to be
acid.
at
Eight-
advantage on that.
8. Okay, so I got an 18 to hit. I don't know if I need advantage on that then.
You don't no. So you blast this thing and you feel this mouth open, just for a second, and then closes back on you again. And the thing is like burned inside of it.
All right, and I'm going to also have the flame. Oh, you want the damage?
What was the damage? What was the damage that you?
Yeah, 1 second. That's a damage of 20 and a d8 extra of 3. So 23 damage.
Okay, wow, that's pretty good.
Still being prompted to roll though. Okay, so 23. And then
That's mad.
Yeah, it's insane. I must have hit his sweet spot. And then I'm going to have the Eldritch Cannon do a flamethrower into the throat as well.
Okay.
It's going to burn the insides out.
Do some
Indigestion.
heartburn.
Yeah. Exactly. Hope you took your Tums.
Yeah, right? That's a total of 7 damage on top. So it's what, a total of 30 damage
Yeah, that's
inside this beast?
pretty good. Yeah.
And then
And it smells. It's the smell of whatever it just ate.
And
of course the slime. The slime that you're into. Like it's just.
Yeah.
It's the whole package basically.
The wolf spider is going to do a poison bite. So it's a +4 to hit. And you won't give me advantage, so let me roll some dice. There you go. So a 20 and a 12.
Yes.
Okay.
The 12. Yeah. That's the 20 hits.
Okay.
Sure.
Then the effect will be alright. Let me roll. This is a really interesting attack. So that's a 3. Hold on. Let me never go back to this. Okay, the target must succeed on a DC 12 Constitution saving throw or experience laughter. An uncontrollable fit of laughter, giving the player an advantage on attack rolls. And
You already have advantage though.
yeah, and disadvantage to the enemy's perception checks.
Okay. So this I got a 3, so he failed.
Okay.
So this thing starts to kind of, if it can laugh, I mean it's kind of, you can hear it chuckle in its throat. Yeah, exactly. Like something's funny. Let's see, what's the intelligence on this? Pretty low intelligence, but
Something farted.
Yeah, right.
I think you saw the bunny farted or something.
Yeah, right.
Is
Oh,
there
man.
anything else? Anything else you want to try to do?
That's covered my action, my bonus action, and the wolf spider. So that's everything.
Okay. All right, you're still back in the room. You see Reef kind of up high. The door to your west is, they're trying to get that door open, even though the chair is and you hear something in Draconic coming from that direction.
Okay, well, I'm going to focus on the bigger threat, which is the lizards. I'm going to move forward. And I'm going to, I'll move right there. And then I'm going to cast Acid Splash on the fleeing lizard that's running off with Axel. He's going to make a DC 16 deck save.
Okay, so he fails. I get a
It's
1.
9 acid damage.
Okay. So yeah, you sizzle him.
We're gonna have roasted lizard tonight, boys.
Or they're gonna,
Drop that cad, you gnome. I mean, drop that gnome, you cad.
or they're gonna be eating gnome for. Okay. So the wasp is up. Or John, I'm sorry. Were you done?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So the wasp is got its turn.
Okay. I can no longer see it. I think I got it. Yeah, there it is. So the wasp
What I'll
is.
do is I'll make it. I'll just add it to your player so you can see through it.
Oh, okay. Is it possible to make it like a vision radius of like 5 feet, just so I can see the thing, or like?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. All right, that should do it.
Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, so it's going to from here. 30 feet. Okay, so the wasp is going to fly over these dragons over to the one that's currently holding Axel. And it's going to launch a force strike against the lizard. So this will be a d4 plus 4. Oop, that's not what I wanted to grab. Don't ignore that.
Got an initiative. Get an initiative.
That's not what I wanted. um,
On here.
so a 20. Why does it keep pulling up a dice roll on roll 20? That's not what I want. Okay, I got a 20 to hit. So that's a
So you
crit.
just rolled the firebolt.
Yeah, I just don't worry about the +7. It's just there's supposed to be a 20.
Okay.
Oh, crit.
A crit, yeah. So a crit is double the damage, right?
Yeah, what the dice you roll.
Yeah. So it'll be
And then
2d4 then.
so you
So
go back to the crit tables, huh?
yeah. So that's 3 damage plus 4, so a total of 7 damage.
Okay.
That's the most
Jeez,
damage I
that's
think
pretty
this
hard.
wasp has ever done.
Yeah.
Anything else it's gonna do?
That would end its turn.
All right, Reef, you're looking at you're kind of hiding out up in the ceiling. You see Basil on the back of one of these lizard folk renders, and then John standing, kind of throwing acid at trying to save Axel. What do you want to do?
He's gonna stay in the shadow, fly over here, and then he's gonna drop from the darkness and do the primal savagery because I just have to do that creepy attack.
Yeah, you see smoke coming out of this thing's ears.
I want you to drop out and say, I'm Batman.
That would be good.
I mean, I think that.
Wow, nice.
Teeth and claws just come out and it's like ah. Black acid gets stuck in them. And then I'll yeah, stay there.
So what did you hit it for 16?
16 acid damage.
Okay. Yeah, it's looking very rough. You're gonna stay there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys see this render just zip away really quick. So you're gonna get Reef. You're gonna get a reaction if you want to take it.
All right.
Oh, did it finally drop me?
Nah,
No.
you're dreaming.
Okay.
You're dreaming. Yeah. This thing's got some speed.
All right. I guess with the scimitar. 19.
Nice.
And then. Yep, roll damage. I might be lagging. There we go. 6 slashing damage.
So you lop off the tail of this render, and this thing lops it, just clear cuts it off, and the tail starts to twitch as this thing runs away. All right, so you guys see it disappear.
Bye. Have a great time.
And it's moving fast too.
Wow.
Like, moves.
Holy crap! This is transportation.
Yeah, this is no longer.
Yeah, this thing's really quick. So the next one, you get the tongue effect. Let's see if it hits you here.
I was wondering if it's better to go wherever the lizards are taking us.
All right, so he tries to get you twice, and you feel the tongue on us kind of like lap up against your armor, and you have that. Don't you have you get that new armor, right?
Your barnacle plate.
Yeah, the barnacle. So it pulls off some of the barnacle, but he tries 2 times to get you. The other one, he's trying to buck you off, Basil.
Okay.
So roll me a Dex acrobatics check.
Nice.
Jeez.
Okay, so you stay on, but I keep making you big. He takes off with you on the back.
I'm gonna
John,
try to steer him after the other one.
Yeah, that's where he's going. John, you get a reaction on him if you want to try to take that.
Yeah, I will try to stab him with my spear as he bolts away. Nope.
No good. Yeah, that's not a good roll. So yeah, you.
Whiff.
You've already used your reaction, Reef. So as it runs by you,
Yeah.
and it makes like this high pitched like squealing noise as it goes by you, like something like it's like. Let me. This one doesn't go as far because it used its action to try to buck off Basil. So you didn't get to go. You have about half the distance on that one. Basil. Okay, so you're on the back of this thing, and it's taking you for a little ride. Meanwhile, before you take your turn, they are trying to break down that door to the south of you.
I have
Uh-oh.
Okay,
lost the screen.
I just pinged you.
Pinged everybody.
Sorry, I'll ping you guys back.
No, it's fine. I found my way.
Yeah, you're pretty far down.
Yeah, I'm good. It's actually not that bad.
Yeah, you're like in a hallway.
I found it.
And you're reloading, Pete, or is that what you're done?
Nope, I was just finding myself.
Okay. So yeah, you're like 120 feet or so away from to the southwest, or more mostly west, through these corridors.
All he'd be doing is cinching himself in so he can't be sucked off.
Okay. You try to hit it or anything?
No, he wants. Uh. Hmm.
You know,
He's
you're
not sure if it's taking him to. It'll take him to its lair if it keeps. If he hits it, that's the problem.
well, don't think too long. You don't have time to think. Just need to act.
He'll take a crack at it, sure.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't roll the damage. The 16 hit?
It sure does, yeah. Oh, you've already got it all mapped out. Isn't that convenient? Okay, and then what's your damage on that? 16?
Did that?
So yeah, this thing it stops in its tracks for a moment, and then it just kind of powers through the pain and keeps going.
Did that include the sneak attack damage?
16 was your total, right? 11, and then 5 sneak attack.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it did. Okay.
Nice. Okay. Very good. Anything else you want to do? Just hang on tight.
Yep, just he's got one arm wrapped with the whip with the rope for the whip wrapped around it, steering, keeping him under wraps, and the other one just to keep him going. Keep going! Keep going! Sorry, Grib came out there for a second.
All right, Axel, you are up.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Not quite sure if this will work as I intend it. But I'm going to cast my bonus action of. Where is it? Trying to find it. It's a bonus action. How do I find bonus actions on D&D Beyond?
On your character sheet?
Yeah.
You're looking at D&D Beyond, right?
I got it.
Okay.
It's in a separate tab. So I'm going to cast Telekinetic Shove on the jaw of this lizard.
Okay.
To try to open the mouth so I can roll out.
So you can get out.
And that is a strength 15 check. Saving check.
Okay. So exactly how do you think that will work?
So my intention is to lower the lower jaw so that
force it out.
Force it down so I'm no longer held. I'm being held by what? The tongue or the mouth?
Well, you're trapped inside the mouth, like you're in the.
I'm actually in his mouth.
Yeah,
Okay.
inside with the mouth closed.
Am I
I
still
didn't make
held
that clear.
by the yeah? Am I still held by the tongue, or am I just in its mouth?
No. You're kind of trapped within the jaw. So it's
Okay.
you're not. There's nothing. You're not like you're not grappled inside. You're just
Okay.
inside it. Here's
So then I'm going to continue with this idea. I'm going to use the bonus action of a telekinetic shove to try and open its mouth so I can jump out.
all right.
And it's a
I need to
strength
roll.
15 check.
Okay. And I fail. So so the mouth pops open, and you take that moment, use your reaction, and you guys jump out.
Okay.
You and your whole crew. Okay. Yeah, for a new player, you have more pets than everybody, so
Yeah, it's kind of
more things to deal with.
It's yeah. Now,
All right, what else?
um, is you doing that reaction? Is that considered an action or no?
No, it's just you're just using your reaction up. It's not a big deal because you probably
Gotcha.
wouldn't need it anyway. Yeah.
In that case, I'm going to cast another firebolt at the front right leg of this beast.
Okay.
That is a 18.
Yep, you hit it.
And the damage is... Oh, that's a bad roll. Plus 8. Total of 11 damage.
Yep, you this thing you hit it in the leg. You blow the leg off, and this thing, the rest of the front of the body just flops down on the ground. Just the tongue sticks out. It's not moving.
Oh, great. Okay. Just a dead lizard. How much health did it have left? I'm just curious.
It had 6. So it was pretty. You guys beat it up pretty good. So
All right, that ends my turn. Let's the wolf spider. I'm going to have it climb to the top of the little tunnel, cave, or whatever.
okay. So it's 12 feet up. You can go up as far as 12 feet.
Yeah, I'll just put 10. That's...
All right, Ewan, what do you got? You're face to face with one of this very large render.
And I would imagine I could hear the ruckus going on down the hallway.
Oh, it's very
Yeah,
far away.
They're trying to. They're getting through the door below you too.
Okay. Oh, okay. And I saw Basil, his lizard, take off with him on it too. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of look at the lizard in front of me, and I'm gonna tritons can kind of communicate with sea creatures. So I'm assuming this is some type of sea creature.
Okay,
And,
roll me an intelligence check,
okay. Oh no.
just to see what you know
My
about this.
intelligence isn't my weakest one. Oh, that's not bad. 12.
Okay. Yeah. So you kind of figure out this is a lizard type creature, and if you can speak Draconic to it, that it might understand that.
Oh, okay. Well, I will say in Draconic then, are you thinking what I'm thinking? And I'm going to try to hop on its back and kick it in the sides and say, hi ho, tinfoil.
All right, roll me a persuasion check. Oh, jeez.
Persuasion.
this,
Oh, actually, no, it's not bad. Okay, let's see what happens.
this is where the party derails.
15.
Okay, yeah. So you persuade it. Now I need you to do an animal handling check.
Yeah.
And, oh, animal handling. I'm pretty good at that too. Give me just a second. 11.
Okay, so you're hanging on, but you don't have great control over it.
That's okay.
What do you want to do with it?
I just want him to use his speed and chase after his friends. Let's go.
Okay, so the movement would be on his turn, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right, you're done then.
That's it.
All right, you charmed a lizard, Render. Okay. All right, wasp. And Reef's like, "What are you doing? Like, what's?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Wait a minute. These are the bad guys."
They know where they're going.
I'm going to stick with Reef because it's not likely that Reef is going to be able to get a ride. So I'm just gonna hang out with Reef. Unless Reef plans to jump on the lizard, then I'll hop on with him.
I mean, you're small enough; you probably could do that. You know?
What do you want to do, Reef?
It's just getting ridiculous now.
Yeah, I know at this point.
I got.
So they can keep up with you guys.
Yo,
Yeah.
you're cutting in and out.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna have to replace this thing, I think. I will go along with what you guys do. If you guys are all jumping on the go so I can keep up, I'll grab on.
Are you an animal
Just
right now or
giving in.
no?
Just giving into it.
I'm not where you're at.
No, yeah, but the wasp is there, so I can see what the
Yeah.
wasp sees. Are you an animal though right now?
No, I'm not.
What if you became one of these lizard things and then the wasp rode you?
I don't know what CR they are. They might be too high.
Oh,
I don't
gotcha.
know.
All right, then I'll just
I don't have to do on that. That's a good idea, though.
I guess I'll save my turn to do whatever Reef decides.
Okay, Reef, go ahead.
All right. So what CR are these?
It is. Oh, challenge. It's a 3.
3. Yeah, I can't do that.
Okay.
Yep.
Too high.
So, yeah, I'm just guess I will grab onto John as they go buzzing by.
Okay.
That's what I will do.
Yeah, so you kind of hold your action.
Yeah. I'll like grab on the wasp so the wasp comes with.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll your dexterity acrobatics.
Okay. Just like acrobatics or
Yeah, that's fine.
okay. Oh, nice. 24.
Oh,
Excellent.
yeah, no problem there. Okay, so that one's dead. We can eliminate that one. The other one. This one here. So Basil, you continue to get a ride. I'm going to measure this out here.
Going for a ride.
Yeah, so you're on the back of this thing, and you run up to you see a dead Render, and you see Axel and all his little party standing there in front of it as it zooms by you guys.
You went too far.
Oh,
All right.
stop! You yanked back on the whip.
All right, so ahead of you, Basil, you can hear little tiny baby Renders crying down the hall.
Oh,
Oh no.
For their evening meal.
He's yanking back on the whip. Stop! Stop!
Nothing like
I'll make you do on your turn. I'll make you do an animal handling check and see how you do. All right. So meanwhile, the other one. John, you it takes off with you on it. You're holding on for dear life.
yes.
Reef jumps on. So you guys are in the wasp. He's got the wasp too. So you
Yeah.
guys you're moving, and you go by and you see a lizard folk standing outside of a door like just kind of watching you go by, like wondering, like just kind of like what just happened.
I'll say in the just passing through.
So you end up right where Axel's other render is dead, as this thing is moving full speed ahead. It's Basil. You're trying to control this thing.
Yeah, he's trying to get it to stop, turn
So
around.
go ahead and do an animal handling. Or actually, you need to do two things: a persuasion check and then an animal handling check. And I'm gonna roll you against my wisdom, okay?
Turn around.
Okay, so you do not persuade it. It wants to go to its babies. It,
I'd say
Right,
jump off.
okay.
and then you want to do a check to see if you can control it.
I have no bonuses to animal handling. If the 19 did nothing,
That's for the persuasion. No.
That's
I
not a
beat you.
bad roll.
So yeah, so
Right.
you're pulling on the reins and you're trying to get this thing to stop and whatever, and like it wants to, there's a strong maternal instinct on this thing as it wants to deliver you to its family.
alright, that's enough of this shit. He kind of leans over, looks it dead in the eye. I told you to stop! And then just stab it in the eye with the rapier.
Okay.
You're mean. I would just let it run.
No, because then I'm food.
Just attach your whip to the ceiling and hang from it. Do an Indiana Jones.
Would you roll?
I don't know, that dice leaned pretty fucking hard.
I guess they aren't sending us to the leader.
Oh, it took the 1.
Yes.
It was balanced between the 1 and the 19, and it took the 1. You bastard!
Oh, not also give me. Let's see here. I'm gonna make this even harder on you. Your rapier, you drop it and it flies 10 feet away.
He detaches the whip, jumps off, grabs the rapier, and takes off in the other direction.
Okay.
Later!
It's gonna get a reaction on you. I don't get a reaction on you, right?
No, you don't.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So yeah, it turns around and it stops in its track. It turns around. It's like, no, you're not getting away.
I guess you got it to stop.
Axel. Yeah. So you're seeing this thing. Okay. You've got a dead render next to you, but you also have coming full speed at you is this lizard render, and you can see there's several of your buddies on the back of this thing holding on for dear life.
Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is move out of the way. So I'm going to move over
You're gonna
here.
let it go by?
No. I'm going to telekinetically shove the dead body into the other hallway.
Okay.
So it's going to move 5 feet to the left.
To the west?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you're trying to create an obstacle?
Yes, and then I'm going to set it on fire. So the bonus action was for the moving, and then my action will be for, well, I'm sure you guessed it, another firebolt.
Yeah.
So the plan is to set it on
But not-
fire.
Now, keep in mind that you do have party members that are on the back of this thing that you're shooting at.
No, I'm not setting the one they're on fire. I'm setting the obstacle on fire.
Okay.
The dead body.
So you can make. You don't have a ring they can jump through as it goes by. Get a fire ring.
Let me see if I have a spell that might work for that idea.
You do have the 3 fire rings that shoot out.
Yeah, I do have Scorching Ray. Actually, you know
Yeah,
what?
you're gonna wake up like the whole.
Yeah, I've got a better idea.
That's awesome.
I think we just retreat and we just say like, yeah, that was a
I'm going to cast Featherfall and hold it as a reaction on my party members so they can jump off without taking damage. Going at that whatever speed
Okay.
the lizard's going. That's what I'm gonna do.
Can you? How many creatures can you target with that?
Up to
I think
5.
up to 6.
Up to
Oh,
5.
Okay. Okay. Anything else you want to do? We got your spider and.
Yeah, let me take a look at the spider.
Boy, this didn't turn out like I thought it would.
It never does.
Oh, I'm sure it didn't.
No, there's nothing for the spider. It's gonna stay there.
Okay. What about the flamethrower?
That should be on my shoulder, wherever it is. I don't know where it is.
It's over here somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, so the flamethrower. Oh, that's a
really big.
chunky
Sorry.
flamethrower.
Sorry.
The flamethrower. The only thing it could do would be to move, so I'm just gonna keep it on my shoulder. Because I use my bonus action to move the carcass of a body.
Okay.
So that will end my turn.
Okay. You're on the back of this thing. You see the new obstacle and you're wondering what's going to happen this
Yeah,
season.
and now the wisdom of my folly is starting to hit me, and I'm going to just realize I don't even know that we are going, and I don't know that Basil has gone. So I will. I'm going to try to coax the lizard to a halt.
Okay. So it's running at full speed. So do a persuasion, actually, or animal handling, whichever is better for you.
Animal handling is probably better.
Okay.
20.
Nice. Okay. So so you sweet talk this thing, and it stops at that point.
I give it a lamb chop.
You kind of slide forward as this thing was going 120 feet per
Holy
turn.
crap!
Reef goes flying.
Wow.
So what else are you gonna do? Anything?
I will say, well done, tinfoil. Here is a lamb chop for your treat. And he tosses a little morsel as a reward.
Okay. So John, you see the door to the west open up, and there a lizard folk person kind of like opens the door, looks out, and then goes back in.
But this is not like an everyday event here. I don't understand. We're trying so much attention. I will ask Axel. Axel, which way did Basil go? Did you see?
He went south to the southwest.
Okay.
Can I catch a ride?
Wasp.
Yeah.
Where you're at.
I'm just going to land on John
Okay.
as the wasp.
John, are you bothered by that? Do you want to like swat at it?
Well, it's okay.
It's just sitting on his shoulder. It's
In
it's
any other case, you just haven't spotted it, but I know that this is probably Axel's friend, and I don't want to hurt it.
Okay, Reef, you're along for the ride. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Stay with me,
Is
buddy.
this-
We're going places.
I guess he's just gonna hold the action of darting up to the ceiling to hide if he sees a threat.
okay,
So he's ready to bail if he has to.
okay.
That's what he's doing.
Okay, so this lizard folk render starts to get very confused and starts to kind of spin around in a circle, and it's making quite a bit of noise. And it to the point where you're kind of concerned that it might be starting to draw attention. You see up the hall coming down a. I'm going to show you what he looks like here. It goes the same, but it's a lizard. It's a lizard folk, humanoid, and he looks like he's armed. He's got a morning star and a shield, and he's yelling in common to you to stop. Okay, so this render down here, Basil, by you, he turns around, he comes at you, and he tries to lap you up by the tongue again. 24 to attack. So he gets you. He reels you in its mouth. You're inside of its mouth, and you feel it moving very quickly to down the hall. He gets you there, and he spits you out. And when you open up your eyes, you see about 6 or 7 of these baby renders that are coming at you.
Love it.
They yeah, they move in on you. They just pounce on you, and they're trying to bite you and eat you.
He cracks the whip at him.
Yeah, so there's several of them. So
Doesn't matter.
they're just biting at you, clawing at you. Oh wow, this is not going to be good for you.
I don't even get a reaction to this.
Well, no, this is their turn. They go with the render. So you got spit out, and then on their turn, they ran up to you. So you got one. What's your AC again?
15.
Oh, okay. So the first one bites you for 11, and
They're
then you get
just
hit.
babies.
Then you get bit again by a baby for 11, and then another 13, another 12, and
How
another,
many babies
Nibbled
all
on.
hit?
and another 5. So it's 5, 12.
It's like 60 damage.
Yeah.
It said what?
11,
2 11s, a 13, and a 12.
22. Yeah. 22, 13, and a 12. Yeah.
So that would be
So they're just
34,
trying to. They're literally trying to eat you.
46, 51
What's the total?
damage. 51.
Well, I'm gonna cunning action one of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna cunning action the most. The
A
one that's the
13.
most.
13.
And the lizard, the mama looks very proud, like she's like, I've fed my babies, you know.
Now his ears just kind of are standing straight up, and he looks pissed.
Yeah, you got all these things like just clawing
Nibbling
at
at him.
you, trying to bite. Yeah, trying to eat you. What are you gonna do?
How tall is the ceiling?
In here, it's about 15 feet high.
No, a little bit taller.
Cool. What's the ceiling look like? Is it smooth or
It's rocky.
craggy?
Like it's rocky, like the it's stony and rocky.
So it's carved.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good way to describe it.
So he is going to pull out his dagger, one of his daggers, and stab the living shit out of this one.
Okay. Ah, yeah, you kill it. Mama freaks out.
And then he looks it down, and it's like his eyes just glow red, and in his anger that they don't but he flicks his wrist up, and he's gonna catch a crag on the ceiling and just with the whip jump up.
How much range do you have on that whip? I think it's 2. You don't have like 15 feet.
No, he's gonna jump up and catch a crag and swing the fuck out. It's 10 feet long, so he's gonna jump and do it.
Make me an acrobatics check on that.
Later, bitches.
Yeah, so you can see these things like clawing at you, trying to get to you as you get yourself out.
Swing. So let's see. He jumps 10 feet. Let me see. How long is my hair jump? Let me double check this because I gotta see exactly how far I jump. Jumps 15 feet, catches the ceiling. Got no more of those left. Catch the ceiling, which will swing him another 15. I hope he's gonna go this way. So, and he's gonna swing it this way. So, swings this way.
Okay.
And he fucking cheeses it, man. Bonus action to dash the fuck out.
Yeah, you hear the render coming following you down the hall. All right, that's your turn, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah. Axel, what do you got?
I have no idea at this point because they're staying on the.
We should maybe surrender before we end up killing a bunch of them.
There's a door right here.
Yeah, and Basil, you can hear some chanting coming from that room to the north, by the way, just so you know.
Decisions. Do I want to go through that door, or do I want to get fed to the babies?
There's another hallway to the south too. There's a if you go east.
Yeah, I'm gonna start to go that way. I'm gonna go east.
This thing's faster than me.
Yeah, they are fast.
Okay. And then the spider.
Right, so
I'm just moving.
Okay. Yeah, you've got a big double door type place down to the south there.
Can I hear anything from on the inside?
No. Nope. Nothing going on in there.
Is there a little opening under the door
No.
that I can look through?
Yeah, you can't see.
Then how about can I do a check to see if the door's locked? Or is the door locked? I was gonna ask that.
It isn't. It is not locked.
Okay. Do I still have the map on me? Or what is it on somebody else?
Yeah, who has the map? Is it
I'm pretty sure it's me because
Yeah,
I'm
you
the
would.
navigator.
Yeah, you'd have the map.
Okay. Let me see if I can get a nice sense of where I'm at.
Yeah, you got kind of like zoomed through.
I don't see the map anywhere, the layer map anywhere. Oh, here it is. Sorry, I got it. Can I do a recall on the on? Didn't Penny want us to put the explosives in certain rooms?
I think yeah, I think actually Reef has that all mapped out for you. I think he posted it
Is it in Discord?
on he posted it on Discord.
All right, let me take a look at that.
And then you can see you're just north of, or you're just west of one where this room where you're at now. There's a
Just
spot that he
west.
marked
Okay.
of a spot in the middle. It's kind of right in the middle of the map.
Is this like in the room I'm looking at, or is it down the hall a little bit?
You're in the hallway.
Yep.
And then you're at that door. There's a double door there. Can you see where you're at?
Yeah, I see where I'm at.
Yeah, that gives you an idea.
So what I'm asking is, this mark, is it down the hallway still, or is it in the room I'm looking at?
It's just it was just down the hall, but it's just like the general area. So you put it in that
Okay.
room, it'd probably be
Yeah.
about the same.
All right. So
Yeah,
then,
I mean, he just did that. He just did that on his own. He didn't.
okay.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to slowly open the door and peek inside.
Okay, let me get. Sorry, I was laughing. Is there? There's no door there. I don't even have a door there.
Yeah, I'm able to see in a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think I even. I don't have any dynamic lighting door there at all. Maybe I do. No, it's open. You can go right in, actually.
Okay.
See, so you're in what looks like some sort of throne room, and there are some lizard folk hatchlings that are playing. They're like little baby lizards. They're at the far end of the room, and there's several carvings. And there's some creatures that are hanging on the walls. So these little tiny tykes are just kind of looking at you. They look pretty harmless.
I'm just going to leave.
Okay.
I'm just gonna close the door behind me and be like, I
Yeah, they're
can't
playing
kill.
with their.
I can't kill
I
kids.
can't do this.
I can't kill kids.
Yeah, we should probably just surrender, see if we can work out a deal.
All right. Anything else you're doing?
I killed anybody.
That's pretty much your. That would be your turn.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. All right, John. You got a pretty wild, crazy animal underneath you that you're trying to control. What do you want to try to do?
Well, seeing that there is another lizard folk coming down the hallway, I will try to dismount and greet this lizard folk and say in Draconic, there's the welcoming committee. I was wondering where you people were.
All right, so you jump off this thing,
Yes.
and immediately it begins to kind of take off. What
Son of a bitch.
Reef? What about you?
Well, bail.
You're gonna bail off it too. Okay. All right. Yeah, and so you can see this soldier-looking lizard folk, and then you can see behind him a couple of curious, like lizard folk people that are keeping a distance behind, but just kind of looking. All right. Wasp doing anything?
I'm gonna have the wasp fly over to me. That'll be it.
Okay. Reef, what are you up to?
Reef is gonna
The wasp is stuck in the wall.
just like put his hands up. Hey, we were just trying to find a way to introduce ourselves, and we just got nabbed by these things a little quick.
So the lizard folk guy and I'm gonna think we're still in Basil's still in combat, so we're gonna keep this tracker going just for a minute. So the lizard folk guy is like, who are you? And he speaks to you in common, but it's like broken. It's some like it's almost like you can hear the draconic accent. Who are you and what are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm Reef. We're from let's see what's the name of the town.
Saltmarsh?
Saltmarsh?
Yeah, we're from Saltmarsh.
He takes this thing takes off and Basil, you see it faces you like it's stopped in the hallway. It looks like it wants to eat you. He's like he says, "What? Why did you kill our beast?"
Because it tried to eat us.
He goes over to it and he's like, he has a pet name for it in Draconic. He pets it. He killed it. The queen will be most displeased.
Sorry. It was kill or be killed.
Okay. You see, Basil. You see this thing chase after you and attempt to. He's trying to bite you and claw you.
Basil is going to try to grab the door.
Okay. All right. So the claw. Okay. So he bites you for 6, and then he slashes you with his claws for 10 more.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge the claw.
Okay.
So I'll take 11.
So you guys can hear him screaming down the hall.
Basil doesn't scream.
No.
I don't know if we can hear him. I mean, he's pretty far away.
Bunnies scream.
Rabbits squeal.
They do.
Squeal.
Like when you get too close, I have them a hole in my yard, and then if I get too close.
Oh yeah, I have heard rabbits scream. I'll tell you about that later. I had a very mean cat when I was growing up. I have stories.
Or the
Trauma.
bunnies?
You have trauma.
My whole neighborhood has stories about that cat. Anyway, waiting for my turn.
Oh, it is your turn.
Right. Basil's going to reach out and dab with the dagger. This is more of a stab to slow it down at this point, going for a leg.
Okay.
Stop it. Oh, that was close.
Yeah. So you
That was close to being really bad.
all right. So you do 18 damage on it, and it looks very hurt.
And he's going this way. And he's going to open this door a crack.
Okay.
And he's just going to stealthily slide into the room.
The room is full of
Blood.
lizard folk.
And he's just going to slide the door closed and look around.
Okay, yeah, there's one in the middle, and he is in some sort of like meditation pose, and so they notice you right away. Um,
He
the
tips
lizard.
his head. He slides the dagger. He cleans the dagger off, slides it away, grabs up the whip, attaches it to his hip, tips his head to him, and says, "Hello."
Okay, so yeah, you're in some sort of temple. Um, there's let me see, where are you here?
He's got plastered against the door.
So you've got oh yeah, I'm sorry, you're like in a barracks. I'm sorry. So there's a bunch of straw mattresses in the room, and there's lizard folk warriors in there, and you also have a what looks like some sort of shaman. There's any doesn't have a special picture on it, but there's a shaman that's in there, and there's also some chests and whatnot. So this is kind of like their sleeping quarters. But the shaman gets up from his meditation and just kind of stares at you like, well, how did you get in here? Axel. What do you got?
Uh, so I'm going to head to the west. Sorry, the east. Just take a look at what's down here.
Okay. Yeah, so you, down the hall, far you go, as far as you can see. Let me see here. Yeah, you can't really see too far yet.
Is there
There is a door.
a door?
Yeah, there is a door at the end
Are we
of the.
technically still in combat or no?
Um, we are because Basil is, but
Okay, so then I'll end my turn there then I guess. Except wait, the wasp can keep moving. No, I mean the spider has a movement of 60. Can the spider see anything else?
yeah, there's a door to the north and then to the to the east. So there is there's quite a bit of lizard folk in and around here. I mean, you get a sense that there's a lot.
So am I like walking into the living quarters?
No, there's a like a double door ahead of you,
Okay.
John.
Okay. You say, uh, my intercom. My humble apologies, my good lizard folk. We did not mean to kill your pets. We were really trying to defend ourselves, and two of my friends were dragged off by some of these creatures in distraction, and we were trying to find them. But you mentioned a queen, perhaps we could have an audience with you, Her Majesty. We are emissaries from the town nearby, and we have things to discuss. Once we find our friends, that is.
Okay, he's very kind of suspicious of you, and then the couple of the lizard folk kind of get. You're starting to kind of get an audience because.
Well, I will pull out my holy symbol and say, "Cleric."
Yeah, so you
Good
see,
night.
he says, "All right, very well, come with me." So he draws you. He tells you to come with him, and he takes you down into the this very large hall where the children were playing, and the lizard folk kind of grabs the kids and pulls them out of there. Says, "Wait here."
This is beautiful.
Yeah, so you're in some kind of throne room. Wait here, and I will speak with the queen.
You, my
So
friend.
he leaves, and another guard shows up and stays kind of and watches you guys at the door.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. So you see Axel, you see this lizard folk guy kind of look at you and you're like, "Who are you?" In broken common.
I'm
And
Axel. I'm currently separated from my
they're
party.
in the other. He directs you to the where the others are around the corner. Go in that room,
Very well.
and then you see him go into a large room and disappear through the door.
Is that the
And you-
room east or north of me?
East.
Okay.
You do see a nosy lizard folk, a couple lizard folk, kind of standing outside the door, just watching.
To the east or north?
To the north.
Okay.
So they're just kind of observing. So
Gonna
you get a sense that this is a thriving community. There's
Yeah.
quite a few, So I think, wiping out these people, I don't know if that's even an option.
Yeah, I mean, it
You could
definitely
kill
does not
everybody. I mean,
does not seem like a military installment is what I was expecting from, well, you
Yeah.
know who.
Yeah, bench.
where did you put the explosives in this room? Are they in this room?
No, I didn't put any because of the kids.
Okay. All right. So it seems to be there's a flurry of activity since now, Basil, you have a problem. So you're in that room, and the lizard folk kind of stand up and they draw their weapons at you, and they tell you to stand down.
He already has. He's got no weapons in his hand. He's just kind of pressed against the door.
And he's bleeding.
Yeah. And so the one goes out, and he directs the renders to leave, so we can officially end the combat now.
Because I'm going to attack the guard.
What's that?
I'm going to attack the guard now.
Are you?
Okay.
Yeah. So the renders, like they're directed to leave, and the shaman.
Basil size.
He holds his hand out and he says something in Draconic, and a flame bursts in his hand, and he comes towards you, and the lizard folk closes the door behind you. He says, "Tell me the truth, who you are."
Oh, well, that is a long story. Do you mind if I take a drink of water first? Because I am parched.
He says, "Please sit down next to me." So he has you sit down over here.
He climbs up as a small rabbit would, or a small hare
So
would.
he's holding the flame, and is kind of just burning in his hand as he's talking to you. And he looks at the flame, and he looks at you like at some point he might use it on you, or
Before I go into the story here, may I ask you a couple of questions? Because a couple of things I was told are not adding up.
what is your question?
We took care of a situation out on the bay. A boat full of pirates. They said that they were working with some lizard folk in these caves.
So he looks over at his guard, and he says, "Perhaps those matters are best discussed with the queen. But since we don't all agree on, not all of us agree on those plans. But it is true He says that the weapons are being, which we are collecting weapons here.
He nods. Well, I should inform you that I represent with my crew as a strike force.
We were sent.
What?
We were sent to like figure out what was going on by the town.
And he's holding me with a flame to my face, demanding the truth. And I'm surrounded by soldiers.
So, but you're not in the room, Reef, so you can't really talk.
Yeah.
But so Reef,
Does he
so we're
remember it right? We were actually sent just to figure out what was going on.
so the lizard folk, two of these lizard folk come up to the guard that's at the door, and they whisper something to him. John, do you want to roll a perception check? Okay. You hear in Draconic the word explosive and another word found.
Oh, great.
Good jig up.
So, and then another one comes up and he's carrying a little keg. And he
A
shows
keg of beer? Oh, come on.
the little smoke powder keg that you guys. And so he comes in and he says, he shows it to you and he's like, you. Oh, let me get you in the room here. What is this? What do you know of this in common?
Who's he talking to?
He looks at all of you. He's looking for an answer.
That's what we wanted to discuss with you. Should we speak with you or should we speak with your leader?
What is this?
We were sent here on an operation, but under false pretenses. And we've discovered that the knowledge we were given was incorrect.
So he's like, okay, we're going to have to hold you until we find out what's going on.
We understand.
Where is the prison at here? I need to find that. This place is huge.
Yeah.
Unnecessarily huge. Oh,
What's
here
the
it
rent?
is.
What's the rental like in here?
All right, so he says, "Come with me," and then more guards show up. So I'm gonna move you guys. Let's see. I gotta figure out how to get you.
Can we use your lizard panda express train? That was kind of fun.
Yeah, this Penny screwed you again, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, they walk you to the other side, and then you see all of a sudden you just see lizard folk kind of poking their heads out of doors, and as you go through, and
Yeah, nice to see you. Nice.
they direct you into some cells, and they take your weapons. I'm just trying to move you guys. And you do hear, you do notice that there are a couple of other prisoners in the cells, and one that you notice looks like this.
That's a Hagen. Ugh.
And then this guy here. Which one is this for? Okay, so yeah, they've put you guys in this cell, Basil, what are you doing?
He's talking to the shaman. So, I don't want to go into too much detail if I'm about to talk to the queen too. So maybe we should just go talk.
So he kind of rolls the fire between his hands as he's talking to you. He's like, "Please tell me this. What's the rush? We have plenty of time. Please tell me more. What you know."
I apparently didn't know as much as I thought I did. I swear I'm gonna make pork cutlets out of that bitch.
Pork cut.
So they don't know, Basil. They don't know that you that there's explosives because you just walked in on these guys.
So we found out that the pirates were working with you. And we went back and we told people in the town, and they sent us with big boom booms, set them up in the cave, and they sent us through this safe back door. He puts big air quotes. Safe back door.
Was your intention to kill us? To destroy our people?
Was. Not anymore.
See.
On that note,
So what did the Saltmarsh Council ask you to do?
we were supposed to put these special smoke powder kegs in strategic places and get the fuck out.
So you're telling
So
him
they-
that you planted explosives in the is that what you're telling him?
He's being honest. Look, he's a shaman for a Lizardfolk tribe.
This will not bode well with the queen, my friend.
You asked me to be honest. You're a shaman in the Lizardfolk tribe.
So one of
Some people will look at you Lizardfolk and think, oh,
so one of the
they're
guards
lowly Lizardfolk.
comes in and he says, "This is part of the group that we found in the north, just north of here. We'll take him from here."
I'm talking
so
to the wait. Talking to the shaman.
So the shaman, they grab you and they take you to the prison cell.
But the shaman was confusing with the shaman telling him what's going on.
He doesn't want to talk to you anymore. He's done with you. All right, so yeah, they take you up to the rest where the rest of the group is at. In the prison. Until they decide what to do with you. I'm going to put you in a cell over here. So he throws you in with Reef. Like,
I got a lizard in here with me.
oh, let me move that out of the way. Okay, sorry. It's a lot of tokens here. Yeah, so
That's right. I will go back and amend that. The council asked us to find out what was going on. The stupid pig asked us to blow it up.
Okay. Yeah. So they got you guys locked up, and you you hear a lizard folk talk to you guys from the first cell down on the end, and he says, he hisses and he says, "What are you doing here?"
What are you doing here?
I've been disciplined. And he's in kind of in a broken. I'm being disciplined for something.
What a coincidence! So are we.
So the Sahagwin. How do you pronounce that? I was
Sahuagin.
Sawagan. He says to you, "Hello."
Sahuagin feet.
Does anybody speak Sawagan?
Let me look at
Nope,
Basil's.
I
See
don't.
what he speaks.
I don't think so.
He speaks primordial. If the Sahuagin happens to speak Aquan.
Well, this one he actually does speak common.
Okay.
And he says, I'm a prisoner here. Perhaps you could help me."
Basil
Tries
pokes
to
his
speak
head
in a
out.
soft voice.
The
Aren't
Basil
those
pokes his
known to
head
be
out.
like an evil? Like,
What's that?
aren't they known to be evil? That race.
Yeah, roll me a history check.
Okay.
Basil's a sailor. He knows the best Sahuagin. He takes his hat off and
In
pokes his head
history.
out.
I rolled bad though, so 8.
Yeah, you know that these guys are bad dudes. That's Says,
Yeah,
who are you?
Nobody listen to them. They're
Who are
bad
you?
news.
I can't even see where anybody else is. Like,
You're in a jail cell. Yeah, you can hear them. They're you can hear them. You're like in a box.
I'm banging my tin cup on the bars. I'm yelling, "Give me a mouthpiece!"
Basil pokes his head out. That thing speaks common? The hell?
So he says, my you can call me Chi.
Shut up, Chi.
He says, perhaps we could help each other. I've been a prisoner here for so long that I have forgotten what my home looks like.
Who's
What
saying
is-
that? Is who again?
Yeah. Who are you? Are you here to rescue me?
Nope.
Basil pulls his head back in.
Can you help
Right.
me get out of here? Have you met the queen?
Not yet. I'll meet her soon, apparently.
Hopefully.
You have to plead my case. I'm innocent.
But we don't even know you,
I've
friend.
committed no crime. They captured me and threw me in here.
Buddy, I've got to plead our own cases. I don't got time to plead your case.
Perhaps I'll make you an offer. In exchange for my freedom.
I don't think we're going to interfere with the lizard folk justice system.
You know what's happening, don't you? The lizard folk, they're gathering weapons to attack Saltmarsh itself.
That's what we were told, but I would like to talk about that, don't I? Not you. So
You
quiet, you.
You must help me escape so that I can warn my people and warn the people of Saltmarsh. You must help me escape.
Basil pokes his head back out of the cell.
I offer you an alliance.
Not interested.
Are we together?
No.
He turns and looks at the lizard folk cell. Hey!
And so he hisses at you, what?
Is this guy for fucking real?
I don't know who it is.
Some Finn guy.
I don't know who it is.
They're like devil worshippers, I think.
They're pretty nasty, these penguins. These are
Yeah, they're bad. They're fucking terrible.
they're the long lost cousins of the lizard folk. Sogging.
Look at their web feet.
Yeah, a good swimmer. I bet he's a good swimmer.
Yeah, I'm sure they both are.
So okay, so so at this point, the after a few hours go by, and the lizard folk guards come to collect you. He's like, the queen will see you now,
Ah,
and so this is where we will stop for the night.
Dun dun dun.
Dun 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 dun.
I was waiting for the cake with a file in it to be delivered.
So yeah, they've got all your weapons and whatnot, but you're going to talk to next week. You guys are going to talk to the lizard queen, so to speak.
The lizard queen.
So that should be interesting.
I
But they found, but here's the thing: is that they did find the explosives. So
Yeah,
there's-
the
I figured they would have
the
been
one
shooting.
barrel we put at the way we came in, just in case we needed to leave. Whose idea was this again?
pennies.
Yeah, right.
yeah,
Remember-
he told him that. He told the shaman that the council just wanted us to come see what was going on, but the goddamn pig wanted us to.
Just remember her dramatic twirl in the town hall where she spins around and she says, "Blow it up."
Yeah.
But the thing is, you guys murdered a lizard folk when you came in. You
Yeah, who murdered a lizard folk when we came in?
you planted bombs and then you killed some of their pets. So I
All
don't.
is fair and
So
lemon
we'll-
ball.
So yeah, good luck with the queen. You know, good luck.
Yeah.
Basil will own up to it. Don't worry.
Is she hard up?
Yeah, you may have to make it up to the queen. I'll have to see.
Uh-oh.
Basil will own up to what he did.
Yeah,
Don't
you was
worry.
ready.
Yeah, you
To murder?
you've done this before, right? So you know how this kind of plays out.
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was like everything we killed was gonna cause more difficulty.
Oh, this adventure you mean?
I was like, yeah, but I was like, who knows what Rob's gonna do? This could be like totally different.
I
So
remember
just
in the
read-
original episode, though, I always thought that was interesting. In the very original one, it was a king. But I know in the rewrite, they made it a queen. So I thought, oh,
yeah, gotta be woke.
yeah, you gotta have that. You gotta have those
Yeah,
genders.
Yeah, that's true. Did you run this before?
No, but I remember little bits and pieces of it. But that was literally like 20 or 30 years ago. So.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't find this to be the most intriguing part of this adventure.
Yeah, it's
But
supposed to be a very simplistic adventure
I
for
got-
beginners.
yeah, so I kind of struggled with what I wanted to do with this. Like,
Yeah, he wanted to feed us to lizards. I
yeah,
feel,
that,
I feel
that
like
part was,
I feel
that was
like
all me.
every
That was all
time
me.
we start like a new session, we're always trying to be fed to something. Maybe it's because Rob has
Yeah.
dogs, but like
I need to change my trope, right?
Well,
Look,
we all do look good in ketchup.
No,
yeah,
it just
He's-
makes sense, you know.
he's toned it down from what he used to do to us a bit. You know.
Really? I thought I've stepped it up.
Oh, it was not this horde of giants. I remember my first combat in the group. I was like, oh my god, he's just got way too many giants for us to.
Yeah, that was
No.
the hardest.
Do you remember? You
Yeah.
remember we worked so well together that he created the giant. He hit us one time. We were like, we're like, nah. The bard was like, no, you know what? Fuck that. That hurt. You're a mouse. Took him off the castle.
We
Yeah.
should
Those
run
were
that.
the
We
days.
should run that again just to play with
know.
Zephyr. You know.
Fuck that guy.
He's very satisfied as to how much we hated that one.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, it is.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thanks,
Alright.
Rob.
So I think we this is a good spot to for us to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Execution next week.
Yeah.
Good luck with the queen. She's
Oh, we'll charm her.
So, yeah, we gotta make sure whoever's got the best
Yeah, who's got the best
for persuasion.
I mean,
I'm
I
afraid
can
it's not gonna
we
be-
can charm her with money.
Basil's your guy. Don't worry. I got.
Yeah, he's the guy who got us into this mess.
Yeah, I'm not convinced, Pete.
you got some splaining to do.
I have the
Yeah,
utmost
Basil
confidence
did it.
in
Basil will own it. Don't worry.
We'll get out.
I just feel bad for what you guys are gonna say to Penny when you get back. I mean that's
Yeah,
no.
we're not gonna say anything to Penny.
What do you mean? What we're gonna say to Penny? What? Now look here, you bacon back bitch.
yeah they did find the map that you guys with all the placement of bomb placements too. So just as evidence too.
Yeah, we're ratting out Penny for as soon as we get.
Yeah, there's like a hoof mark in the middle of it,
Yeah.
so you have to a hoof print.
Basil already told the shop.
Smells like bacon.
This paper smells like bacon. Why is that so weird?
We can give him a little bit taste of the residue of the pork potions.
Yeah.
Basil already told the shaman, look, man. Here's how it went down.
And you were truthful.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys right now are if you look at the map, you're all the way over to the right in those 4, 5 little rooms. And you see those that's where you guys are now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If Basil wanted to lie, he had a +9 deception.
The evidence is stacked against you, my friend.
Yeah.
I mean, you came in with bombs, so.
Literally bombs. Well, I mean, compared to where we came from, I think
This is
bombs
better.
is the least of their worries.
They made us do it.
They made us do it.
We're due.
It would have been so cool if Penny could have sat there in her inn, looking out the window and chewing on a pork chop and watching the whole thing blow up.
Yeah.
Just like in the game of
yeah.
and she's got that satisfied smirk on her face.
Yeah. I choose violence.
I think we can just all blame this on the vampire.
So instead of a glass of wine, she's holding a pork bone or something. Well, on that note, have a good Saturday night.
You too.
No, I'll tell you what's gonna happen.
Or Friday night.
What's gonna happen is they're
The
gonna
rabbit gets sacrificed.
The rabbit's
Basil's
gonna
gonna
become
convince him-
rabbit stew
Basil's gonna
again.
convince them to let them go, but give them a couple of things of the smoke powder. Don't worry, we'll take care of us.
We're
get
gonna blow up the bar.
We'll get on your negotiation, your shoes on next week. You'll have
Yeah.
you'll have to explain that too.
All right.
Have a
Have
good
a
night,
good
guys.
everybody.
Yep. Good night, guys.
Have a good night.
Next time.